Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we are taking a look at a platinum trophy guide for Uncharted 4: A Thief's End. This video is going to show you exactly how to get the platinum trophy in this game without spoiling any of the story elements in the game. It will be completely spoiler free. I'm going to be going through every single trophy in the game and explaining what you need to do to basically platinum this game without ruining any of it for you. Now, Uncharted 4: A Thief's End has been free on PlayStation Plus a number of times. It has gone free as part of the PlayStation Plus games collection on PS5, hence why we're making this video now. Maybe you're watching it in November, maybe you're watching it in 2025. I have no idea. Enjoy the video. Welcome back to the channel, folks. If you're a new viewer of the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button down below. I make new videos like this every single day on the channel, looking at the latest PlayStation and trophy guides and everything else PlayStation. I don't even know anymore. Today we're looking at Uncharted 4: A Thief's End. It's going to be part of the PlayStation Plus collection of games for the PS5's launch in November 2020. I'm doing a video for every single game included in that, and there's 20 of them. And Uncharted 4: A Thief's End is the final Uncharted game. Well, it's technically not. It's the final Nathan Drake Uncharted game, because there is a spin-off game after that as well. And if you're watching this in the future and there's another one, then you can scoff in my face. I don't know. In this game, you reprise your Nathan Drake, the titular character, and you go on another treasure hunting adventure. Uncharted, if you're not aware, is basically Indiana Jones, but video game form. It was really big on the PS3 with Uncharted 1, 2, and 3, where it kind of peaked, and then it came back for Uncharted 4 being sort of like the swan song for the franchise. Really solid game here. It's a fantastic game. If you haven't played it, it's one of those must-play games on the PlayStation 4 system, I would say, so it's definitely worth your time. Trophy-wise, not too bad. Some fiddly things in here, though. So trophy difficulty is about a 5 out of 10. Now, this is because of a couple of specific things with speedrunning and the difficulty-based trophies. Difficulty-based trophies always sort of push things a little bit because it means that there is skill involved. It's something you have to probably learn and work towards rather than sort of just getting given. Hence why I've kind of given it a slightly higher score here. The game isn't hard. The game isn't like incredibly hard. It's very doable. It is skill-based. It's not luck-based in any way. So you can definitely do it, but it's just worth mentioning that there is an element of difficulty here. It's going to take you around 50 hours to platinum. This is due to just having to play through the game a number of times on different difficulty levels and in different ways to get specific trophies. There are online trophies here, but they're not too bad. They're all kind of the dipping of the toe in the water situation in terms of playing a little bit of multiplayer, but not getting deep into multiplayer. So nothing here that's too egregious, I would say. There are some missable trophies, which we'll talk about as well. There are difficulty-based trophies. It requires multiple playthroughs. There is chapter select. You can go back to previous chapters, and there are no trophy stacks. This is kind of the trifecta of like everything a trophy hunter doesn't want, right? Online trophies, missable trophies, difficulty trophies. It's a great game though. Alright, trophy breakdown. We have 56 trophies in total. I know it says 68 over there. That's because there are DLC trophies. Ignore that. It's wrong. We've got 20 trophies associated with combat. Most of the trophies in this game are to do with combat. Therefore, using a particular gun to kill 20 enemies or 50 enemies or whatever it may be. So while you're playing, just keep an eye on those, and if you see a particular gun, use it. If you overuse a gun and you've already got all the trophies for that, use a different gun. I mean, there's nothing much to it. There are 8 trophies for collecting collectibles. You'll probably need to use a guide for this, but you can backtrack the locations after you've done them anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. There are 5 trophies for online. Nothing crazy here. 5 trophies associated with different difficulties in the game. I know, it's crazy. Crushing is the hardest. It's brutal. It's really hard. Worth pointing out though. And then there are 17 trophies that are kind of misc. This is for like letting a lemur jump on you in a particular level. It's for doing random things in random levels. Have a look at these after you've done them. You'll probably get some of these organically as you play through the game. If you don't, you can go back and get these later anyway. Nothing too much to worry about here. Steps to platinum. Okay, so this is kind of complicated. There's a little bit here. So play through the first playthrough on crushing difficulty. This is the hardest difficulty in the game. You don't have to do this. You can play through on normal or easy if you want to. But there is a big gap between easy and crushing. So maybe it's worth starting on normal or hard if you want to do that. Work your way into it, or you just start on the hardest difficulty and kind of learn your way through as you go. If you're wanting to maximize your platinum time, start on crushing. If you don't mind, then you want to add another playthrough to this game, then start on normal. If you start on crushing, this will save you a significant chunk of time. I'd also attempt to collect as many of the collectibles on this run as you can, using chapter select after you finish specific levels to go back and grab them if you've potentially missed any. Now, if you've done that, you've probably got a bunch of the misc stuff done, you've got a bunch of the weapon-based stuff done, all kind of taken care of. Next you need to do speedrun, and this is for finishing the game in under 6 hours. It's a kind of hard one because you're going to have to rush the game in a very specific way. Basically, you need to complete the game in 6 hours. It's recommended to bundle the 70% accuracy trophy with this as well. This is for getting a 70% accuracy, weapon accuracy or above, in a specific playthrough. So the way you would do this is by just not shooting at enemies or shooting at them as little as you possibly can, using hand-to-hand combat or just running straight through situations because you can't stick around and wait. Also put the game on the lowest difficulty with auto aim on, which basically means that you can't miss anything. And if you do those things, then you should be able to kind of breeze through this difficulty or this challenge. Speedrun can be frustrating though, especially if you're not used to playing games in that particular way. But I would just say keep the gas on at all times and don't stop. After that, you have to do the online. The online trophies won't require a huge time investment as they're mostly a dipping of the toe. I don't know why I use that phrase, but it's basically just playing some online matches. It's pretty straightforward, as well as getting any additional combat related trophies, collectible related trophies using chapter select, any of the other misc stuff that you might have missed. Like I said, there's nothing really too missable here. The things that are missable are like the speedrun thing, the crushing one, the accuracy one, because they require an entire playthrough. But if you build your playthroughs specifically, so you're playing through on crushing, that's your crushing playthrough, and you'll clean up other stuff along the way. Or you do a speedrun playthrough, that's your speedrun playthrough. That's the focus of that playthrough. Then you're kind of knocking over those missable trophies anyway, so it's not too egregious or too bad, I would say. Online is a whole other beast that I know I don't want to talk about online. We don't like online as trophy hunters. Stop doing that. Stop putting online trophies in games. In terms of notable trophies, the only two that are worth calling out are the speedrun trophy for finishing the game under 6 hours, and then the sharpshooter trophy for getting a particular accuracy. But we've already talked about those, I think, enough in this. We've already explained how to do them, I think, in enough detail. Probably should have saved it till now, but yeah, that's the only two things I think are worth mentioning here. And that's it. It's a straightforward-ish platinum. There are a few things that you have to do that are kind of a bit fiddly. It's not as simple as just play through the game like a Spider-Man and collect everything. There's a bit more involved here in terms of having to set up specific playthroughs, but I think it's achievable for most new trophy hunters or veteran, or definitely veteran trophy hunters. But for new trophy hunters, I think this is achievable if you invest the time into. Let me know what you guys think though. Are you going to be platinuming this game? Maybe you have already, and you can give us some tips and tricks in the comment section down below. Are you going to be playing this game as part of the PlayStation Plus collection? I'd be curious to get your thoughts. I'm guessing a lot of you guys would have probably already played this game though, because you've played probably all the PlayStation first party games. Anyway, that is it from me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you're a new viewer, don't forget to subscribe and give a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!